was a monk. A saintly monk was dying, and he's dying, and his peers and his mentees are around him, and they're singing worship songs, and they're praying, and they're celebrating his life. And the story is told that Satan comes into this meeting, and he makes eye contact with the monk. The monk sees Satan, and Satan says to him, while this worship service is going on, Satan says to the monk, "I guess I lost." And the monk looked back to him and said, "Not yet." Because he realized that I can't win that until I'm dead. There will always be something temptable in you until you die. See, we give Satan too much credit. The only reason temptation is real is because I'm temptable. You can't be tempted. Watch this. The lure of the enemy is connected to the lust that's in me. And when the lure of the enemy sees the lust that's in me, now there's a temptation. That's why we miss this whole thing. We're so busy trying to rebuke Satan that we're missing the fact that there is something in me that responds to the temptation. So now, how do you keep yourself connected? Because the danger is, if there's a part of me that's wandering away, here's the real danger. When I try to disassociate myself with a part of me that doesn't want to obey God or seems like it's out of control, what happens is that part of me doesn't disappear, it just grows in the dark. And this is how a person can end up living a double life. A person can end up living a double life because you work, when you go to work, you leave your flesh behind. And you don't bring your flesh to worship. So you're all happy and you're doing with the Lord when you're fighting that thing. You suppress your, I rebuke that. And you shut your flesh down and you worship. I'm here to worship. And you worship. And I'm going to work. And you're going to work and you get your flesh. But what happens when you get tired of silencing your flesh? What happens when you get tired of doing good? What happens when you serve the Lord and you went on a missions trip and you did the Lord's service and you ushered and you gave tithes, and then it's time to do you? By the time you reconnect with this disconnected part of you, it has grown so out of control that you have to hide this part of your life because it looks so different than the rest of you. That's how a person is able to be Hallelujah Susie on Sunday and whacked out Wilma on Wednesday. It was hard coming up with them W's like that. It was real.